Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another market update. It is February the 5th today. We're going to be doing the January stats for 2024. Once again, I'm Tom Moore. For those first tuning in here, or tuning in for the first time, I should say, basically how we do this, stay here for the first slide. It's Bedford. I'll go through the different metrics that we're going to be measuring. And then right along the bottom of the screen there, you'll be able to skip to the areas or area that you're most interested in. My contact info is right there. But yeah, so first we're going to do Bedford. If I can get this to slideshow. So again, this is going to be the area that we're pulling the data from for Bedford. Every single slide will have one of these. So up first, we've got total sales and days on market. You're going to see a couple numbers here. For total sales, it's 14 for December, 13 for January. Same for days on market, 20 for December, 50 for January. Total sales, very self-explanatory. That's how many sales occurred during January. Days on market, that's how many days on average a property took before it was listed to sold. Before it was sold. So a very, very short period or a hot market stat would be something in the name of like 5-6 days, maybe. Usually that means they're holding offers. Here, 50, that's obviously quite long, quite a long time. Usually we'll see that at the higher price ranges, right? When we get up, and Bedford tends to be a bit of a higher price community. Showings per listing, this is how many showings are occurring before they receive that offer that they accept. 4.5 in December, 7.3 in January. Again, we're just starting to come out of that bottom trough that we see every year, that cycle that basically is highest for inventory and purchases midsummer, and then lowest end of December, start of January. New listing, self-explanatory. We saw 24 in January. Sale price to list price percentage. Basically what this is if a house was for sale for $100, you can imagine this stat would be it sold for $98.3. So when it's over that 100%, we generally see that, this is a multiple offer situation or several multiple offer situations. The competition is high. When it's below 100%, usually it can mean that it's a bit more of a buyer's market. At the higher price ranges, you don't see too much movement there, but this is the stats that we were able to pull. Single family monthly comparison. This is single family homes, not condos. Again, we saw a slight uptick of 15,000 in January to 650,000. This is basically, in a place like Bedford, you're going to have multi-million-dollar homes. You're also going to have some homes that are probably in the fives. So this is just an average of kind of that area. Price per square foot, self-explanatory. The TLA, which is $282. Condo monthly comparison, same thing as single family monthly comparison, only it's condos. We saw it at 325,000. Price per square foot, we saw a slight raise there as well to 395,000. The condo prices for December were obviously quite cheap, 292,000 there. So we saw a bit of an uptick, which is more of a normal uptick. Bedford does have a pretty significant span of condos. They've got some over in, kind of by the Bedford Highway and then out the back of Bedford. And then they've got some high-priced ones right down on the Bedford Basin there. Bridgewater. So this is a place about an hour 15 away on a divided and non-divided highway. Total sales days on market, we saw 5, a little down turn, and days on market went way up to 64. Showings per listing, 3.7. New listings was 1. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it go up from 87% to 99%. Single family monthly comparison, we saw 408,000. That's over a $50,000 increase. And then the price per square foot also rose significantly from 148 to 235. Clayton Park and Rockingham. Total sales, we saw 15. Days on market, we saw 40 at 39. Showings per listing and new listing, we saw 10 showings per listing. New listings was 20. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw 97.2%. During January, we see a lot of people kind of just starting to dip their toe in the water. It's like new year, time to make the sale of this house or buy this house, right? They're making plans. So oftentimes we will see things sit a little bit longer in January, just because a lot of people are just getting their feet under them. They're comparing properties and whatnot. They might not just be showing up and putting in an offer because they're just starting their process. Single family monthly comparison, we saw it go up from 612 to 657. The price per square foot dropped from 301 to 279, and the condo monthly comparison was at 415. It's now down to 381,000. Price per square foot was 308. It's now 285. Cole Harbour stats. Total sales was 9, days on market 10. Showings per listing was 8. New listings 15. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it go down from 102% to 97.5. Single family monthly comparison 457,000 down to 498,000, and the price per square foot was at 239. It's now at 254. There's a couple of cheaper condos in Cole Harbour. I don't include them just because there's not enough inventory there, but if you're looking for cheap condos, that's certainly an area that they would have them when they come up. Okay, Dartmouth. So this is one of our larger areas here in Sackville, I would say. Total sales, 22, days on market 9. Showings per listing was 10.3, and the new listings was 43. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it 100%. Single family monthly comparison, we saw it at 465,000, went up to 510,000. Price per square foot was 274, stayed even. Condo monthly comparison was 345. It's now at 496,000, quite a large increase there. And the price per square foot was $334. It went up to $398. Downtown Halifax, only Poland condos here, no single family units because again, there's just not enough inventory. Total sales and days on market, total sales 1 even, and days on market was 6. Showings per listing was 3.4. New listings was 7. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it go up from 85 to 95. Condo monthly comparison was at 380,000, went up to 810,000. Price per square foot was 403. It's now at 654. Eastern Passage in Cow Bay, close surf community, I guess, there in Lawrencetown. Total sales was 8, days on market 35. That's quite a long time for out there. Showings per listing 7.5, and new listings 9. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it at 100% in December, down to 98.6% in January. Single family monthly comparison was 412,000. It's now at 435,000, slight uptick there. Price per square foot was 240. It's now 279. Eastern Shore in Lawrencetown. So this is obviously a large area. But yeah, nice kind of quiet Eastern Shore of Nova Scotia there. Total sales, 5, days on market was 14. Showings per listing and new listings 3.2 and 10 respectively. Sale price to list price percentage was 100.2%. Single family monthly comparison was at 560. It's now at 335. Significant decrease there. Price per square foot was at 191. It's now at 291. So, out here you get another mixture of homes, right? You might get some on the ocean that are beautiful. You might get some that are a little bit inland, maybe no view of the water, a bit more cabin-like. That would be priced a little bit more affordably. Enfield, kind of the area just past the airport there. Lots of building going on. Total sales and days on market. Total sales was 17, days on market 28. Showings per listing 3.4, and new listings significant increase from 8 to 36 in January. Sale price to list price percentage 99.7%. Single family monthly comparison was 410. It's now 527. Significant increase there. Price per square foot 235. It's up to 260 now. Quite a few new builds going on out there currently as well, so that can drive some fluctuations in price. Fall River, land of the lakes. Total sales 2, days on market 124. I think I've included an extra number there. 124. That's obviously the longest number we're going to have here. Showings per listing 5.3, new listings 7. Sale price to list price percentage was at 105%. It's now at 93.9%. Some people might be looking at that sale price list price percentage there, 105.1, and wonder how with such long days on market something can go that high over. honestly, sometimes the things just work out that you get one or two or even three buyers coming to a property that's been on the market for the same amount of time. They all submit offers, and pricing can get a little crazy. I was actually involved in something like that last week, where a property had sat for a bit. And then the week we went to see it, again, multiple offer situation. So, you can't predict what's going to happen on a specific house, but yeah, single family monthly comparison was at 479. It's now 890,000. Price per square foot was at 203. It's at 347. And again, those multiple offers tend to happen at the lower price range, right? There's more people shopping around than at the 900,000 price range, especially out there. Hammonds Plains and Lucasville, another area full of lakes. Total sales was 14, days on market 38, showings per listing 4.2, new listings 35. Sale price to list price percentage 95.4% in December, 98.5% in January. Single family monthly comparison was at 760. It dropped to 710. Price per square foot 253. It's now up to 305. North End Halifax. Total sales 5, days on market 49, showings per listing, I'm going to say that's 5.5, new listings 10. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw 101.1%. Single family monthly comparison stayed the same. They didn't give me any new data for single family stuff. Condo monthly comparison was 443. It's now 330. And the price per square foot just went up a little bit from $443 to $458 per square foot. Sackville and Beaverbank, this is probably our highest inventory area. Total sales, we saw 29, days on market 17. Showings per listing was 9.7. That's pretty high. New listings 51. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw 99.4%. Single family monthly comparison was 465. It's now 495. Price per square foot went up from $250 to $274 per square foot. Spryfield and Armdale. Total sales and days on market 11 and 31 respectively. Showings per listing was 7.8. New listings was 20. Sale price to list price percentage, we saw it at 103%, high 100, almost 104% in December. It went down quite significantly to 96.5% in January. Single family monthly comparison was at 501. It's now at 496,000. Price per square foot was 306. It's now down to $301 per square foot. Condo monthly comparison was 365,000. It's now 395,000. Price per square foot was 361. It's now 336. South End Halifax. Total sales, days on market 6 and 56. Again, this is our high priced area. Those higher prices are going to mean that properties sit on the map a little longer. Showings per listing was 5.3, new listings 13. That's a pretty strong number. Sale price list price percentage 94.3%. Single family monthly comparison, slight drop to 1.134 million, and the price per square foot was at 407. It's now down to 424. Condo monthly comparison was at 415. It's now 458, and the price per square foot was at $356. It's now at $669. So significant increase. I'm guessing that's one of the Goresbrook condos. Higher price condos, smaller square footage. When these new build condos are coming into play, they're generally like that. So, that can definitely skew some of the data, especially on the square footage side. Okay, so Shore stats. Very nice area. Total sales, 4 days on market, 77. That's quite long. Showings per listing was 3.4. New listings, 18. Sale price to list price percentage was at 97. It's down to 89%. Single family monthly comparison was 575,000. It's now at 495,000. Price per square foot was at $312. It's now at $327. Sydney, Nova Scotia, capital of Cape Breton Island. They just got a ton of snow during the snowstorm we're having out here. Seems to have stopped. We had basically 2 days the city was shut down. I think up there they're going to be digging themselves out for a bit. Total sales was 16, days on market 14. Showings per listing was 7.4. New listing 17. Sale price to list price percentage was 96.3%. Single family monthly comparison was at 285,000. It's now 250,000. Price per square foot went from 199 to $1,098. Tantallon and Hubley, home to some great beaches, very close to the city. Not surf beaches, but nice kind of layout beaches. Total sales was 8. Days on market was 75. Showings per listing was 4.5, and new listings was 8. Sale price to list price percentage we saw it at 96%. Single family monthly comparison was 619,000, went up to 622,000. Price per square foot we saw 290. It's now at 304. So slight increases across the board there. Timberlea and Beechville, home to our golf course community, links at Brunello, which is not a true golf course community, but it's a community built around the golf course. And I believe that you get special privileges, or maybe not. That was grandfathered in, I think, when they first built some of the stuff. Anyways, that golf course gets packed now. Total sales was 17. Days on market 7. Showings per listing 7.9, and new listings 31. Sale price to list price percentage we saw it at 97.6, and the single family monthly comparison went from 455,000 to 540,000. So it's almost $100,000 increase. Price per square foot was at 275. It's now 265. That's an area that has a lot of very nice new build homes that are high priced. They tend to sit a little bit longer, but it also has a mixture of homes that were built in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. Truro stats. Total sales was 13. Days on market 26. Showings per listing was 5.7, and new listings was 13. Sale price to list price percentage was 98.8%, a significant increase from 86 back in December. Single family monthly comparison was 250,000. It's now at 355,000. That's a big increase too. Excuse me. Price per square foot, we saw it at 171. It's now at 197. West End Halifax coming up on the end here. Pretty little neighborhood. Total sales 10. Days on market 57. That's long. Showings per listing 9.2, and new listings 7. Sale price to list price percentage we saw it at 95.2%. A little low buyer's market there. Single family monthly comparison we saw it at 716. It's now at 779, and the price per square foot dropped $20 from 421 to 401. Finally, Windsor, another kind of commuter town, very small town, about an hour away, divided highway. Total sales, 8. Days on market, 56. Showings per listing was 4.4, and new listings is 35. Sale price to list price percentage, 90.6%, drop of about 8%. Single family monthly comparison was 390. It's now 377. The price per square foot was 283. It's now 277. Okay, folks. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this market update. Once again, I'm Tom Moore. If you got any questions about the market or any of the videos on my channel, we just put out some zoning videos there. Feel free to reach out. Me and my partner, Greg, are always happy to kind of connect, talk to people. We've got some interviews coming in regards to that as well. Got a city planner, I think, scheduled to do an interview with us next week, which will be on this channel. And we've also got in the works to get a local MLA to have a quick chat. So without further ado, we will leave you at that. Have a great week. We'll talk to you next video.